Getting this right out of the way, there will be some spoilers of cards that will appear in Dominaria in this episode. In the late afternoon Eastern Time yesterday, a copy of the Chinese language version of the Dominaria release notes was accidentally released by Wizards of the Coast. After a few hours of players working on interpreting the full text of the document, Blake Rasmussen posted an article to the English language homepage saying that yes, the document is real. In addition to linking the full text of the release notes in 11 languages, Rasmussen also provided a few more bits of information. On Monday, Wizards will release a mechanics article by Matt Tabak and an article by Aaron Forsyth going over the rules changes. The next day, some of the preview articles that have already been written will be released. There will also be an upcoming article talking about a new way to play Magic, and now Dominaria cards will be included in that article. One of the major themes of Dominaria will be legendary permanents, and there are plenty of new mechanics that care about them. First, the Saga subtype will be introduced to some enchantments in the set. Each Saga will get a lore counter when it enters a battlefield or after your draw step. Whenever a lore counter is put onto it, the subsequent chapter ability triggers, with the enchantment being sacrificed after the third ability. Dominaria will also introduce legendary sorceries, which can only be cast if you control a legendary permanent. Another new term that will appear on cards is historic, which refers to legendary cards, artifacts, and sagas. The keyword kicker will be the only returning keyword in the set. One major change to the rules that has already been confirmed through the Magic the Gathering Arena streams is the Planeswalker redirection rule. Now, damage won't be redirected, players will simply be able to choose a Planeswalker to target directly if the spell allows them to. With this change, over 700 cards will be receiving errata, with most simply updating from saying target player to target player or Planeswalker. Several non-functional changes will also be made to cards with the release of Dominaria. The phrase mana pool will be removed from the card text, although the concept will still exist in the rules. Cards will now start to refer to third-person singular pronoun they for a player, which will replace he or she. Cards that reference themselves will also be updated to say this spell rather than the full name of the card. Finally, a bar will now appear between the rules text and flavor text in order to make each more distinct. After several months of entries, tests, and waiting, the top 8 competitors for the Great Designer Search 3 have been revealed. In just a couple of weeks, these 8 competitors will be facing off in a design showdown to determine who will be awarded a 6-month design internship with Wizards of the Coast. Congratulations to Alex Werner, Ari Nee, Chris Mooney, Jay Treat, Jeremy Geist, Linus Ulysses Hamilton, Ryan Siegel-Steckler, and Scott Wilson. Season 1 of the SCG Tour wraps up in just a few months with SCG Con on June 8th through the 10th, and today we get the first look at the dates for Season 2. In an article on StarCityGames.com, Cedric Phillips reveals the full Season 2 schedule, including 6 team-constructed events and the return of the SCG Tour to the West Coast, with the Las Vegas Open weekend on November 17th through the 18th. Classics will also be changing and will now have a 400-player maximum seating capacity effective immediately. That's our show for today, March 9th. Make sure to like and subscribe to our channel to keep up with all the latest Magic news and strategy. I'm Jeremy Knoll, and this has been Split Second.